Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also, leave your opinions in the comments section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) 2023 presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has paid a post-Salah visit to the former president Muhammadu Buhari in Kaduna State. Newsroom Nigeria reports that Atiku made this known in a post via his ex-handle on Friday, April 11, 2025. Atiku was accompanied by the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, the senator representing Sokoto South, Aminu Tambuwa, the former minister of communications and digital economy, Isha Pantami, and other politicians. The former vice president stated that as a Waziri Adamawa, he was obligated to be in his hometown during the Easter celebration. Atiku stated that he had a wonderful time with Buhari, stressing that the former president cracked him up to the extent that his ribs hurt. He wrote, and I quote, "As a Waziri Adamawa, I was obligated to be in my Adamawa state during the Salah celebration. I held forth for the Lamido from Bina, Adamawa, in some of the activities of the Salah celebrations. Today, I had the opportunity to pay a post-Salah visit to His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, President of a Federal Capital of a Federal Republic of Nigeria, 2015 to 2023. It was a wonderful time with him. As usual, he cracked me up to the extent that my ribs were hurting with his peculiar humor." Meanwhile, following a recent meeting between former President Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressive Congress APC governors, a report has indicated that the Congress for Progressive Change (CPC) bloc might leave the party. Newsroom Nigeria understands that the meeting, which took place on Monday in Kaduna, was initially perceived as a routine courtesy call, but has since sparked speculation about its deeper purpose. According to Daily Trust, the governors reportedly sought Buhari's intervention to halt defections from the party, particularly by key members of the CPC bloc. The governor's appeal reportedly arose from growing concerns about potential defections ahead of the 2027 general elections. The defunct CPC, a key bloc within APC, remains highly influential, with Buhari regarded as its central figure. There are fears within APC that the exit of this bloc could spell disaster for the party on a national scale. Several former ministers who served in Buhari's cabinet are also reportedly finalizing plans to join the Social Democratic Party. A source told the aforementioned publication that the governors feared Buhari's enduring cult-like fellowship in the north could become a major liability for APC if it backs its CPC associates. Its bloc vote, they feared, could be catastrophic for the party in 2027. You all remember that immediately El-Rufai, announced that he has defected from the APC to join the SDP. He specifically said that he went to visit Buhari and Buhari encouraged him, in making the decision that he finally made. And later on, we saw Buhari, refuting the claim, saying that he would never encourage anybody to leave the APC party because APC made him the president. APC, he rode on the platform of APC to become the president of Nigeria at a time where he has lost back to back. And, we saw how Tinubu, stated this same point when he was campaigning during the 2023 presidential election, when he said that Buhari cried. And then, he came to him and then he told Buhari that, don't worry, I will make you the president. And, this further, strengthened that claim that, it is actually true. But anyway, Buhari said that instead of him telling people to leave the party, he would, in fact, tell them that they should stay. That it would never be a party to, those that are preaching for people to defect from the party. But now that, we are hearing of reports that his CPC bloc are trying to leave a party and, it's going to spell danger for APC in the next election, the 2027 election. We all know that is even the main reason why Tinubu went with a Muslim ticket, because most of his politicians, they think that if they don't have the backing of the northern Nigerian, they would not win election if they don't have a backing. So now that, we are hearing rumors that people who are in support of Buhari, maybe elrufai even played a role in this. Maybe he played a role in spreading the news that, oh, Buhari is secretly not backing Tinubu anymore. Maybe that might even be the reason why this bloc are trying to leave. Because since that announcement, there have been flocks of people who are in support of Buhari, who are his supporters, who are his followers, that have left the APC party just solely because they joined APC because of Buhari. And now that they are hearing that Buhari is secretly no longer in support of Tinubu, they are also, leaving the party in droves. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment comes from Divine Mercy, who says, Buhari did not support Tinubu in 2023 because God has destined him to rule Nigeria, and he himself is a pure politician that made him. Does that even make sense? But moving on, another person by the name Adedokun Isaac says, the logical observation is that if Buhari as the president then, with all what he did to stop Tinubu, still failed, how will this gang up not be a waste of time? You guys remember how Emefiele, in conjunction with Buhari, tried to stop the emergence of Tinubu as the president, using the change of currency, and the kind of suffer that Nigerians suffered during that time. I can never forget. Moving on, Adedokun says, you use party leaders to stop him, you failed. You use currency change, you failed. You encourage our minister to contest during primary so as to make another Northern Ahmed Lawan win, you failed. The RT did not release any money for its presidential candidates, you failed. So how will all this not fail now? Rufus Ojo says, ganging up against Tinubu because it's not dancing to your tune, northern useless set of fools. I'm just so tired of, these northern people feeling entitled, because they think that they play a very major role in the emergence of any president that Nigeria has produced so far. They think that automatically they need to get the highest amount of appointments allocation. And it does not work that way. It does not work that way. If it were people from the southeast that are shouting, that are complaining, I would understand. But not northerners at all. Not northerners. David Alomba says, they can't unseat Tinubu. Let all gather, plus Buhari. Buhari, they can't. They would shame and again run to court. David Oloye says, I'm not surprised. From onset, Buhari didn't support Tinubu presidential candidature. It set political trap against Tinubu. Tinubu knew it. He escaped the trap. Tinubu handled it maturely and wisely. Eventually, Tinubu won the presidential election in 2023. Temitope says, they didn't support Tinubu in 2023 before. They don't have any political weight, either CPC bloc or not. They always rely on ethnic, religious sentiment to stay relevant. The only state that's strong within the bloc is Nasarawa, Hel Makura, and Governor Sule, are now fully with Tinubu. All the so-called Buhari boys have no political weight. 2027 will even be easier for Tinubu to win because the coalition will not work. Kwakwaso, the heavyweight, won't join it. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. Do you think that Tinubu can win the election without the support of a CPC bloc, that is Buhari's supporters? Let me know in the comment section what you all think. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.